Southwest Conference. Alive and well once again here today as these two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. And the Razorbacks will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aggies offense will go to work first. Just about the time the Aggies said howdy, they said goodbye to the Razorbacks, winning in a blowout the last time these two met.
It was a beatdown, and Lou Pig had nothing to say. And here's the thing. Since A&M has joined the SEC, it's been a very one-sided rivalry.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Texas A&M going quickly. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Murray. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting the drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Razorbacks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll do it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Aggies in the hurry up. Direct snap. And some room to work. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. Tackled there by the defense. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Thomas looking to fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Murray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space. Touchdown, Aggies! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Thomas back to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
And the Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to the ground with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just threw that one way too far. And the field goal unit is on the field. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Parrish. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Snags a quick pass on the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Texas A&M going up tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Finds the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Bunch formation for these receivers. They're going to run it to the right. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Right, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago, but since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen so many of these games in recent...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Gives it on the option. Running to Green. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Texas A&M going quickly.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and sneaks it in.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by just 4 to USC.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Thomas looking to fire. Gets it to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. On the run, it's Murray. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. On target. Across the 25, he's got room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Arkansas, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Thomas back to pass. Complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets rid of it. Got the back over the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Makes the grab. It's Perez. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Coming up, 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Thomas looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's got him.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Gibbs. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Murray. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibbs. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Sets a kickoff.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
1st and 10.
And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, two fan bases who wait all year for this game, and we could be headed to a fun finish in the Southwest Classic. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Still 2 quarters to go in this Southwest Classic, a treasured rivalry in both Fayetteville and College Station.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll start this third quarter with a run. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Here's the pressure. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Catch in the middle. It's Perez. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Smashes through the tackle. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Aggies are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by just 4 to USC. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He's got it on the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Razorbacks are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll give it to the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Catch is made at the 15. And they'll get him down after the... at the 20. The Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. They go to the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete in the middle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives into the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Number 4 with the catch in the end zone.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
51, Arkansas, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll go to the counter play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Thomas back to pass. Fakes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. After swapping into the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Off the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Second down, they'll go to the air. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Chadwick. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. They'll leave it with him. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Got it in the middle. It's Cross. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Trying to do it on the ground. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack. attack from there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and long. Thomas looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Leaves it with the back.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Thomas back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Perez. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Release to the back. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back.
He'll pull it on the read.
It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, what a move. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. They boot it away. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed